When I was younger, I always liked musical theatre. I went to the open audition for Oliver, and I didn't think I'd get in, but after a couple rounds, luckily I got in. And I was in that for about 2 years with Rowan Atkinson, Omid Jalili, Griff Rhys-Jones, and it showed me how great musical theatre can be. And actually I heard about that audition through the BBC, and that's sort of where I saw Let It Shine, so the advert on TV, so it's sort of the same scenario. But I wanted to get my GCSEs, A-levels. I didn't really want to go to acting school because I knew how tough it could be, and I wanted to get my grades so I could go to uni. And I was going to go to Royal Holloway, but during my gap year, my mum told me I was being very lazy, so she put me up for that on the final day, and here I am.
It could have been worse. It could have been Holloway Prison. I mean...
Well, yeah, things went really badly, like really bad. But I was a part-time tree surgeon as well during my gap year, so that's a massive change as well.
What is it about trees that fascinate you?
I don't actually like, it just came about through friends and everything. I don't actually like trees, and I don't really want to pursue it as a full-time career. I've learned a lot about trees. I love oak trees and all that stuff. I've learned a lot, but
What's the most interesting thing I should know about trees? Is there anything?
Well, I always, after we cut them down, we used to season them and to sell them as firewood. And actually my favourite tree, a home oak, is an evergreen oak tree. An evergreen oak tree. And it would take about 3 years to season because it's so dense and filled with water.
Watch what I'm going to do here. Thank God you branched out into musical theatre.
Oh.
You see, I'm trying my best.
Oh.
Is there any other feeling that beats that pin focus when it's on you and they're all looking at you and it's all about you and you've got the lead vocal? Are these the moments that you've dreamed of?
I never really thought about it. I never really saw myself as a lead. Every show I've done as a kid as well, I was always an ensemble member, so this is actually a new situation, but it's great. It's an adrenaline rush that you really can't put your finger on or replicate in a rehearsal room. And yeah, it's incredible.
And keeping it fresh, how tough is that? Because that's the hardest thing. You've got a lot of shows a week in a different town. How are you able to make it look like you're having the time of your life? Because you genuinely look like you want to be there.
Yeah, you do get very tired, and we've done about 250, 260 shows, but when the musical is so good and the writing is so good by Tim Firth and the songs you're singing are legendary, everyone loves to take that songs, it keeps it fresh by itself. You love performing every day, the songs are great.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.